Shalom Akim. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule well. And salutations to all Akim, all four corners of earth who's pushing the truth of the city. Shalom Akim. I want to get into, the times we're in, man. We're seeing more and more, coming down the road, we're seeing more and more of how society is trying to adapt and is going to adapt to this new technology that they have coming out, man. For the last few years, we've seen vending machines, we've seen the stores where they go to Whole Foods. You go into some of these self-checkout lines at some of these progressive grocery stores, the Amazon grocery stores. The different progressive, the ones that are that are in tune with technology. We're seeing them move faster and faster, upgrading their technology to get prepared for this palm paying stuff. They're coming at it. They're using different terms like that. They're giving you dumbed down terms. Palm, pay with your palm, pay with your palm. And in reality, we know what that is. They're going to insert the picture showing you right here. Inside of you. We're coming closer and closer. Time is coming, man. It's drawing closer and closer. Being said, this Romans 13 and 11, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. So sleep time is over with. Years ago, you had other groups that were playing around or bouncing around, with this technology. Some guys were putting potato chips on their hands, thinking it was a game and thinking it was a joke, and they had followers following behind them. They were teaching people, supposedly teaching people, So what are you going to tell your congregation now that, the technology and everything is there in your face? What are you going to tell them? What are you going to tell your congregation that the government is really, really pushing this stuff? They got kits. They got when you go to tattoo parlors. The tattoo parlors are now being, the tattoo people who do the tattoos, they're also being getting education in how to inject this into the people now. So you can also, from my understanding, you can write to one of these companies and they'll send you, one of them, so one of these chips. So things are escalating, things are rolling, So you shouldn't be asleep, man. You should be aware of the things that are going on. You should be aware of what's happening around you. So that's why it says let me bring that back, Romans 13 and 11, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. That's metaphorically speaking, because you sleep during the night or wherever, you might sleep during the day or whatever, but we're speaking about walking, not knowing what's going on. There's a lot of people out here sleepwalking. We also have technology out that pulls your mind away from what's going on, as well as you can use it to know what's going on. So it's a flip side to everything now. But these people are using it to dumb them down, dumb themselves down. I was just driving here to the library, and you go walk down, you drive through these streets and you see people. They're not even paying attention to the crosswalk. They're not aware of the cars that are turning. They're not aware of anything. So people are just walking into the crosswalk on their phone. They're not paying attention to anything. From where I was taught as a kid, this is metal and I have skin and bones. That metal can break these skin and bones easily, and I grew up in the area where, a lot of the Negroes were talking about, hit me, so I'm gonna sue. Yeah, well, you gotta worry about the car pulling over in order for you to sue, and there's a lot of things that go into that. Why would I want to have to deal with that pain? But anywho, just letting you know, these people are just giving you different scenarios of how people are really walking sleep. They are walking, unaware of anything, man. Let me continue. It says, Romans 13 and 12. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, and in chambering and wantonness, not in striving and envy. So don't get caught into these worldly affairs and different things that are going on. Right now, they have these protests going on We know that they're being funded by George Soros. We know that that these college kids don't have a clue of what's going on. In order for them to even be out there, they had to be funded, and somebody's funding them. And we've already connected dots to that program, so we know what's going on. So don't get caught into these worldly affairs, into the dumb things that's going on in the world, man. And it says, this is Romans 13:14. But put ye on the Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof, man. Once again, just add it on to what I was saying. Like, man, don't get caught into these worldly things and these different courses that are going on, and they'll try to take you off of what's really going on, man. Esau has a trick bag of taking people's minds off of what's really going on. He gives them bread and circus to take your mind off of what he's really going on in the background. He'll have you arguing about trivial stuff, especially the sheeple. What's going on right now? You got the rappers beefing with each other. You got the different sports going on. So the bread and circus is in the air, heavy. You can't walk past one of these idiots without them just assuming that you assimilate with the weirdness that they're into. Add more point on these people are asleep. But at the end of the day, there was a video that came out, and you have a Moabite boy, and he's giving a vivid vision of the dream that he had. And the scriptures speak about that, how, the Lord's going to pour a spirit upon these people, man. And they're going to have dreams. And the boy was sitting there and telling a dream about the palm technology that we're speaking about in the scripture right here we're showing, giving a vivid description of it. I'm going to bring this out. This is Joel 2:28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. And your old men shall dream dreams. And young men shall see visions. And we're seeing that, man. The boy was sitting there giving a vivid explanation about what was getting ready to come down the road, and how, this is going to just take over the world, man. This technology is going to take over the world, man. The people will have to make a decision, man. And a lot of them are going to choose, that right there, that chip, to insert it, man. Because it's going to be so accommodating. There's also a commercial I seen earlier this week through the Spirit, and I tried to get the name of the insurance company, but I really couldn't get it, so I could bring the commercial out and show it. But it was showing how they had technology houses and stuff, and how the lady was going to her house, and she was leaving out, and then she said that she forgot something, and then she couldn't remember. So then the refrigerator started talking to her, and then she opens the refrigerator, and it was her like breakfast, but it was in a drink, one of those energy drinks, whatever you want to call it. But all of it looked the same. The house was all metal. The TV was talking. The refrigerator was talking, to her and stuff, so they're gearing, and in today's society, we have these smart TV, we have smart refrigerators, smart stoves, tell you the weather, tell you everything's going on, heat up your food to the way you want it, everything's being geared to dumb you down in a way, and basically, so at the end of the commercial, she put her hand to the door. She didn't open it like how you open a door, but she just put her hand and unlocked. It went from showing the lock sign to unlock, So once again, adding on to that palm technology and to this trip, man, they're trying to dumb the people down, and they are, man. They're doing a good job, man. They're doing a damn good job, because these people are going to fall for it. They're going to fall. They're going to take it, man. But yeah, the commercial was kind of, it was bugged out at the same time. It was just showing you, it was bugged out in a way because the reason I said it was bugged out was because it reminded me of the George, what's this guy's name? Orwell, 1984, the movie 1984. Just put you in that mind state where just everybody's just roboted out and just doing whatever the system told them to do, But yeah, the little boy had those visions, and these people. The Lord has said He's going to put a spirit upon these people, and they're going to start telling these prophesy, man, telling these what's getting ready to come down the road, man. At the end of the day, the Lord has great things for us prophets, and we continue His work and continue to point this devil out and what his works are, man. His wickedness He's doing, man. Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Once again, the whole earth will have to come down to a yes or a no, whether they're going to deal with this, and more than half of the world is going to deal with it. If you're not of the helpful elect, if you're not doing the Lord's work, then you're going to fall into those temptations, man. You're gonna. It's clear as day, man. People like to eat. People like to have finer things in life. So the devil's gonna come to you with those with this technology, and he's gonna give you those things if you take his technology, man. So the temptation is gonna come there, and people will be tempted, man. But the Lord said, let me bring it back again, Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept thy word of my patience. And that's the name of the game, is patience, man. Being this truth, you build up patience, man. The Lord requires you to have patience. So therefore you build up patience, man. But yeah, the world will be tempted very soon, man. This is James 1:12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord have promised to them that love him, man. So we have a gift coming for us when we deny this devil's technology, man. And that's beautiful, man, because all this work that we're doing, it's going to mount up to something, man. We're building up, ourselves, as by doing the Lord's work. It's also building us up and keep giving us the basis and ground that we need to fight this devil off when time comes, man. We have the Lord's name. We know the Lord's name. We have, we're part of a group that prays and things like, so, we're basically preparing ourselves for these times that's coming, man. Let me go back to this Revelation 3, and I'm going to drop down to 11. Behold, I come quick. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown, man. And that's the name of the game, man. Hold on to this truth, man. Continuously fight. We see the light at the end of the road, man. And this road will not be dark forever, man. We're getting ready to come to the end of this road, so we just gotta hold tight, And we're gonna continuously point this devil out in his wickedness, man. And with that being said, I was just edifying. Shalom Alakim.